Hello, are we live? I don't know if it's
Hello?
I don't know if people can hear me. Frank or Z?
Little swole? All right, we're good. I think we're
That
live.
two primary things you need for a stream is seeing and hearing, so that's good. Um,
Indeed.
yeah, so this is Bloodborne, all bosses with a very new route, less than a week old basically. Um, So it's probably not going to be the most optimized thing in the world compared to what you just saw with Regal's route, because that's been around for a little longer. But um, yeah, so we're not going to give too much background. It's just going to be more fun to see it if you haven't seen it before. So we'll counter in and we'll get going. Ready?
Ready?
Three, two, one, go.
Green light?
Green light.
Green light go.
I believe it.
So, Ahady, why don't you tell us about this little new gimmick we got going on here?
I think it's going to be better to just see it for the first time. If people haven't seen it yet, then we'll explain it after.
Ah,
Even though it's a little ways into the run,
I see. You
because
want to build the suspense, I see.
yeah, exactly. Because like the start kind of resembles just a normal Bloodborne run, right? And then you're like, oh, why is he going to the DLC so early? And then ROM. So we'll let it speak for itself. This is Clinic Skip, probably the most infamous skip in Bloodborne. It's very annoying, but hopefully he's not too mean today.
Did you
That's
send him
mean.
chocolates?
That would be considered mean. I would call that mean.
Or perhaps ask nicely.
Okay, this is better. If he like walks slowly towards you, he does the grab. But if he sprints towards you, he doesn't. This is fantastic.
Ah,
Excellent.
wolf clip and marathon
There
runs.
we go.
What a name a more iconic duo.
That wasn't that bad, actually.
Actually, that was pretty good.
I'm gonna quit out because I'm low on health and I don't want to die to the wolf. Boom. So that monstrosity was Clinic Skip. And that skips, obviously, basically
The
half
clinic?
of the game. Or like the first third of the game, I guess. Because it takes you straight to Forbidden Woods. But being as this is all bosses, you still gotta go back and kill all the other bosses. I'm gonna grab these. Why not? Probably also be a good idea to heal once right now, because if this guy on the ladder hits me, I'll be dead. So far, it's pretty standard Bloodborne run, like nothing out of the ordinary.
Are you
Did the
trying to
clinic skip?
imply that there's going to
Huh?
be something extraordinary later?
Maybe. We'll see. Um, but basically, this is the start of the Saw Cleaver unrestricted route, essentially. Oops, I meant to skip that. More or less. And then once we get to ROM, that's when we get the major mechanical change to this route that makes it possible. Also, we'll be killing Cleric Beast fairly early compared to what we normally would do. So that's probably the biggest early change, I guess.
I thought Cleric was the
So
first boss.
yeah, me too. So we're gonna do this drop. It looks kind of scary. It's actually not that hard. Probably shouldn't have done it so I could save files, but not a huge deal.
Well, the scary part is not rolling down into the hole on the second
Yeah,
layer.
that's why I roll so far to the side, so I kind of land perfectly in front of the ladder. So we grab that extra cold blood. I don't like grabbing stuff like that because I feel like we can optimize it out, but as of right now, there's a lot of extraneous pickups that we're probably going to get rid of at some point because this route is very fresh.
Like,
Like these, for example, these elixirs that are extremely slow.
I'm trying to think how long ago this was found. This what is upcoming. I don't think
This
little over a week, I believe.
this glitch was found, I think, like 2 weeks ago, but we found it on YouTube like a few days ago. Pretty sure that's how it happened.
11/25 was the date, so it's been 9 days. So this route, while uh, it's fast, but it's unoptimized,
Yeah, for sure.
would definitely be a wouldn't be a stretch.
Considering Bloodborne's been around for 5 years and optimization's never really stagnated that much, I'd say that we're just in the beginning right now of this route. I don't think we're close to being optimized yet. What's up, DGM?
So this looks like a departure from what you'd typically be doing in a an all boss run.
Yeah, so we're not going to use the cannon, I don't think. Like, it's not that good. It uses a lot of ammo. It's not... Yeah, I mean, it does a lot of damage, but yeah, it just uses a lot of ammo. It's not the most ideal thing to use in a speed run.
He's probably gonna use it for like a cool skip or something.
Yeah.
Somewhat revival of hut skip there. It's not really
That's
hut
one
skip. It's not
thing.
really hut skip, but like part of the what
Yeah,
is
it's like
thought of as hut skip.
half of it. I think this is probably a likely thing that gets... oops, that didn't work. That's probably not going to work either. This is probably something that likely gets removed. I think that grabbing the shards in the woods is faster than grabbing the ones in the DLC because they're just kind of more out of the way, but that needs to be timed. Okay, that worked. Cool, cool, cool. So that skip's kind of interesting. It doesn't save that much time. You'd think it'd save a lot more. It saves like 12 seconds.
Well,
Nice. Okay. This skip is much more useful for this route. I'm not under the tree, am I? Yeah, I am. Much more useful for this route because seeing as we have a +0 right now, fighting shadows without this would be really, really hard. So this glitch essentially just freezes them in place, and it ends up being substantially faster. It's faster in even with routes with upgraded weapons, but um, with +0 specifically, it's substantially faster.
who would have thought that the bosses not moving and not fighting back would be fast?
I wouldn't.
This is definitely cheating, DP. But then again, playing on the PS5 is I've heard is cheating, so Ahady's got a double whammy right there. Cheating isn't allowed in this category, indeed. Speedrunning is cheating.
I'm really bad.
Thank you for the raid, Kata. Welcome,
Please.
everybody. We are showcasing the new all bosses route, and you just got to see shadows die.
In
Well,
a very
in a,
slow fashion. That was probably slower than fighting them. When you don't keep them together, it's extremely difficult to like actually kill them quickly. You want most of your hits to be double hits. That's the ideal shadows fight. Is you want your first R1 to hit both of the katana shadows, and then the L1 you want to hit all three of them. That's like the fastest way to kill them
oh.
when they're frozen.
So, to recap, for everybody just got here, what we've done so far, we did the wolf skip, we did, uh, then you did, pretty much went and grabbed a few things and then got here, right? Like that was the first
Yep,
boss.
pretty much. Just grab some shards essentially.
25 strength.
25 strength. That's very necessary because we're gonna have to kill Vicar Amelia with no fire paper, and fire paper adds quite a substantial amount of damage and stagger potential apparently because you stagger Amelia much easier with fire paper.
Hmm. I did not know that.
Fire paper adds a flat damage increase, which is why it's so useful at the start of the run and significantly less useful at the end of the run.
So what you're saying is the flat 18 or whatever is that is as a percentage is higher when my damage is lower. Math?
Yes.
Question mark?
Also, I just realized that picking up those 10 bullets at the start made it so I didn't get 10 bullets with the gun, so didn't really help me at all.
You didn't
I
know
should
that?
have grabbed them after. I should have grabbed the gun and then grabbed those bullets after. But whatever. We'll just buy some at some point, probably.
I remember that I was talking with someone about that way back when. I was like, why don't we just pick up these 10 bullets right here? And they're like, because you'll get them automatically when you get the gun. I was like, oh. That makes sense. Not really, but we'll roll with it.
Alright, Cleric Beast is a piece of heck.
That's right, Lich. More damage when damage is low equals more damage.
Cleric Beast is much less of a piece of heck because you have a pellet, but he's still annoying.
Flat damage is in percent. Well, I was saying as a percentage, it is a larger percentage in relation to the base
Yeah.
when your damage is lower.
I'm gonna try this strat that I saw Roman doing like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, that sounds like a bad idea.
It was because I messed it up.
As we said, this is unoptimized. Now, Hattie, can you please tell me why we would fight this boss right now when I've seen people kill him and just breathing on him?
Sorry, I was I was really focused for some reason on a quit out. I don't know why, but we fight that boss early, so we can get through the gate before Amelia without going through Old Yarnum, and that really saves a lot of time because running through Old Yarnum from the top side takes a lot longer than running from Parl from the backside of Parl's arena.
So what you're telling me is Old Yarnum is a dead end and it's way out of the way.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because the only reason you really need to go there is for pellets and Bloodstar Beast. So if you don't need pellets, because we went to the woods early, and you can kill Bloodstar Beast from the back of Parl's Arena, then there's no reason to go there. Assuming you can skip it. Which we can. By killing Cleric Beast.
What? Good old gas coin. I don't.
What's that smell? Sweet.
Yeah, pellet seems to be quite nicer.
Yeah, it's okay. It's decent. I wasn't even looking at him. So, pretty sure it's decent.
Just reading chat, hitting the R1 button. No big deal. Speed.
Alright, so
Is it
for
about to
those
get
of you
spicy?
who have seen Bloodborne speedruns before, you'd know we grab that gem tool because gems are very, very good. But we're not grabbing it because the weapon we're actually going to be using doesn't take gems.
What?
So, yeah.
But gems mean more damage.
Yeah, but you'll see. You'll see what real damage looks like.
What?
So that was the emblem that you get from Cleric Beast, or that is unlocked via Cleric Beast.
Yeah, aren't we using the saw cleaver? I'm very confused right now.
I mean, we are. We're using the saw cleaver right now. You can see it.
Hmm.
Uh, I almost want to get those vials, but I have integrity.
Debatable. But continue.
Imagine knowing where bullets are. I wish I knew where bullets were. Like, I wish I actually could play this game casually. Then I could just pick some up quickly.
But you got
That's
20.
insight, I know that for sure. Yeah, but you do use, like, single bullets a couple of times. So I don't really want to deal with having to quit out of a fight.
Running past that mob right there never ceases to scare me. Because there's like 15 of them, and they just one of them just looks at you funny, and they all will just get him.
Alright, this Amelia strat I learned approximately 14 minutes and 36 seconds ago, so...
We shall see how that plays out for you. I think if you gave it a solid 20, you'd be a lot more confident.
Maybe. If I
So,
die, it's Forrest's fault. I'm
if
just
I
saying.
if I die, I die.
Because
So,
this is Forrest strat.
I'll
Placed
try
all the
to
way.
talk while Ahady does this and focuses. So essentially, this fight, the differences are you're at 25 strength, but you're plus 0. So in the old route, we used to do plus 0 and you'd just be base stats, but you'd have fire paper, which actually is very, very good. Especially versus beasts, which Amelia is obviously a beast because she screams a bunch. But yeah, so this fight without fire paper is a lot harder because you're losing that flat damage, which in the grand scheme of things is much more of the pool this early on. But Ahady makes it look like it's just another day walk in the park, so.
Almost messed it up, I think, but that's okay.
There's been quite a few new different Amelia strats thrown around lately because people are trying to figure this out. And I think you said that was Forrest strat that he came up with.
Yeah, that's
That was
Forrest strat.
14 minutes and 56 seconds ago.
The reason it's so much better than the other strats that we found so far is that it has no RNG discernibly.
Yeah, there's a lot of different strats and that we're still panning out.
It is quite difficult though. The stamina management on that strat is pretty tight. Like it's not just free. It's free for a speedrunner probably, but
And then he does early Hemwick. And he noticeably did not grab the Grand Cathedral lamp.
the reason I'm doing early Hemwick is because when you have 15 insight or more, there's like some witches, enemy, whatever things that spawn out of the ground. And they're extremely annoying when going through this door because they can potentially kill you. Block you and kill you very easily.
Hemwick skip for sub 50. You're gonna have to ask Cookie on that one. Cookie's got Hemwick skip, he just won't let us have it. Cookie is the key master. He holds all the keys.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna do what I said I was gonna do and level up early. I'm just gonna go for it.
Do you need to
Hope
buy
that I don't
do you
die.
still need to worry about those 10 bullets you didn't get?
Not really. It's not something to worry about. It's just like if I miss a shot, then I'm kind of screwed and I have to go buy more bullets. Not miss a shot. If
So
I
we
mess up the glitch.
well, we haven't got that far. We have foreshadowed quite a bit.
Yeah.
If not downright told you what we're doing. But we're gonna do some cool stuff in a few minutes. But first we
This
gotta go to
armor is
DLC.
purely for swag because you don't use beast blood pellets. I guess defense is kind of nice, but
You can shoot with the cleaver? Yes, yes.
yeah, the cleaver has a special function, special compartment. All right, so this DLC run through is substantially scarier than other DLC run throughs because
So
you got to pick up a bunch of stuff.
So just to recap, we have beaten Shadows with the freeze, Gascoigne with the pellet, and Amelia at 25 plus 0. So 3 bosses, now we're in the DLC. Which is quite a departure from previous routes. Oh, Cleric. Did I not say Cleric? Oh.
Also, I'm just gonna
Everybody
remove
forgets
my
cleric.
pellets because you know what? I like a challenge. We're not gonna use pellets anymore.
My bad, Alma. My bad, my bad.
I like a good challenge.
No pellets. No buffs. This guy's insane. Just think how fast this speedrun would be if he used buffs.
I know it would be insane. I'm gonna grab these vials. It's absolutely integral. I'm just kidding. I'm just trying to make excuses for why I'm slow.
Oh no. He went 2 seconds out of his way. 2.
212.
That guy swiping him kind of scared me.
I'm gonna stand here for like extra long because I don't want to get blocked here. Woo! No, no, no! Please, why, God, why?
This is fine. Oh, yeah. This just really actually became a speed run. Get me the heck out of here.
Yeah, that was intentional. I was just showing you guys the power of blood vials.
Just take a big boom hammer to the face. Alright, so this is new. This is spicy new stuff right here. What is this
Other than
insane
that,
tech?
bullshit. I mean, bull heck.
You just get stuck.
Yeah, it didn't let me jump.
Oh, I didn't know you get stuck there.
I didn't say the S word, I said the H word. You guys misheard.
So yeah, this is you saw Ahady just do a ladder warp. Or ladder warp cancel. You used to see those before Amelia, but as we don't
That's better.
need to do that anymore. Alright, so setup is more or less complete now, I believe.
Yeah. That's a skip that's lovingly called early gig. At least that's what I call it. Because I think it's...
Did you find it?
No, Hex found that.
Ah,
I named it.
good job.
Thank you.
Better than sewer skip.
Yeah. I'll give you 0 guesses as to what sewer skip skips.
Damn, I already lost before I started. Thanks for the raid, Roman. Roman's been doing this route as well. Again, this is 9 days old as this new glitch has been found, so still a lot in the air, but we're getting places. So Ahady, I just saw you upgraded to to your strength to 30. That's kind of, pretty
Odd. Why would I do that?
that's an odd number. Why 30?
Oh, crap. Really? Oh, that sucks. I accidentally upgraded the cannon instead of the saw cleaver.
Whoops.
That sucks. I don't know what I'm gonna do now.
Time to go die to Rum, I guess.
I guess I'll try using the cannon.
You're gonna throw it at her?
Yeah,
With your
we'll
30
see.
strength?
Yeah, with my 30 strength, I'll just chuck a cannon. We'll see how that goes. Actually, I want that. And I want that.
Alright, let's see how far you can throw this sucker.
And I'll see how it goes.
I think you did okay.
So that's the glitch. Above average ROM fight.
I think it worked.
Yeah.
Alright, so go ahead, Ahady. Tell us what's up.
So I still kind of don't understand how the glitch works, but essentially the Whirligig Saw is essentially the only, or I believe the only primary weapon that has a melee attack that acts similarly to the Flame Sprayer. And for some reason, when you do that swap, it makes your gun act like a Flame Sprayer, regardless of what your actual gun is.
And yeah, so we're talking about math and base damage stuff. What does the biggest base damage gun? What would that be? Would that
Big
be?
gun.
Big gun, big cannon. Let's go. Big boom.
It's basically move swap. Yeah, it's as powerful as move swap, and it's a similar mechanic. So
It's like you move swap your dark beat onto your weapon, but then you don't have casts. Number and limited casts. Just shotgun everything. So yeah, we've tried to foreshadow that a little bit. Takes quite a little bit of setup, but it's pretty heckin' cool.
Four
But yeah,
shadow, but there are only 3 shadows.
uh, banned,
Woo!
banned. Yoink our glitch now. Yeah, more powerful than move swap. I would definitely agree. I think the ranged components quite a makes it.
Damage wise, move swap probably does significantly more, but utility wise, like this thing just staggers everything, so it makes everything so easy.
Yeah, that's Carl. Poor guy. He didn't deserve it.
Okay, the reason I'm doing so many extra shots is mostly because yesterday I had too many incidents of stopping shooting because I'm like, oh, that next cannon shot's gonna kill them. And then it misses, or it doesn't kill them, and then I have to redo the entire glitch. So now I'm firing 27 extra cannonballs per boss to ensure optimal killedness.
27 seems like an odd number.
Yeah.
Because it is.
It
God.
is, yeah, it is an odd number. Very astute. I'm doing this. I don't care.
I think that's the case, Maz, as far as the fire rate becoming the same as the damage tick rate. I am honestly not very well versed in this glitch, as again, it's 9 days old, and I have yet to do it. But blame Cookie, and the person who found this,
Yeah.
we should definitely give credit to them. I gotta find it. Method, I believe, is the name.
Moment.
Moment. I know it starts with an M. Moment, yes. He's a PvP, I believe, a PvP person, maybe. But yeah, pretty cool.
So this route is just so full of memes, it's hilarious. Like, now we grab Tiny to Nitrous. Just, you know.
So, are you gonna rapid fire the Tawny to Nitrous?
No, we use Tiny to Nitrous to substitute
Oh,
Orphanage
I
key
thought it
skin.
was. I thought that was like the ammo you put in the cannon. You're gonna shoot out
That would be
lightning.
great if you fired lightning cannonballs, but unfortunately we haven't found that yet.
Stop giving Cookie ideas.
0 for 2 on Yargle skip.
Sorry, Hattie. We're gonna have to ban you now.
Yeah, revoke my speed card. So this route has a ton of quit outs. It's very non-RTA friendly because you can't really salvage. I'm not supposed to go there. I'm supposed to go here. I'm stuck on nothing. What the? Okay, that was scary. Because there's a dude with a gun right there that could have shot me.
You were just doing the Michael Jackson moonwalking. I think that's just the game mad at you right now for doing this astrologic thing, just using the cannon not as it was intended to be used. But one thing to note, I believe I haven't done the skip, so I can't really say, but I believe you can do this with any gun. Is that right?
Yeah, literally anything you can put in your left hand. I mean, the flame sprayer is obviously not something you want to use
What
it.
about the Fist of Gradia?
I don't know.
That'd be kind of cool.
I don't know what would happen if you
Rapid
try that.
fire a piece of stone on your fist. Yeah. Yeah. I like that strat for that boss.
It works with the Gatling gun, but it still uses ammo.
Fist only does flame sprayer and uses stamina? Really? That's interesting. So yeah, this new skip glitch has made a lot of bosses a lot more consistent. But
Ah,
the only thing that's not consistent is lecture hall skip.
I've been struggling with lecture hall skip. I need to just practice it again. I've lost the muscle memory for it.
Well, you do have like a 25-pound cannon tucked in your
Yeah,
back
I wonder if
pocket.
that like changes stuff because I feel like your Hargle skip got worse. I wonder if having the cannon equipped
I know you
makes
don't
like
go
change
this
the
way, but
difference.
I'm curious. You know, the fall to go to the old dream where you'd go get the cord. I guess you do that, right?
Yeah.
Do you do that with the
Wait, what?
cannon? Like,
No, I take the cannon off for that.
okay, I was curious if that kills you because there's the whole hidden weight mechanic that no
It
one talks
probably
about.
does kill you. I haven't actually tried it without taking the cannon off.
And my assumption or thought was perhaps that messes with other stuff too. But I don't know. It's still barely over a week old.
I'd prefer to not die to amygdala because that would be bad.
That would be pretty bad. When I watch speed runs, I see people kill it in like 3 hits. They just like, hit the head.
Amygdala is probably one of the fights that's actually slower with the cannon.
What is your cannon right now?
It's +5.
No gems?
Yeah, no, you can't put any gems on the cannon. I don't know. Maybe it's not slower. If you get like a fight like that, it's pretty similar probably.
The way your camera looked, it was just like you were like headshotting it. It's like, oh, let me get the headshot over there real quick. Boop.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to transform the whirligig so I can shoot the doll.
Literally does the glitch for one shot on the poor doll. Poor doll.
Oops.
So, a few things we haven't, I don't know if we've touched on. Like, this glitch does not consume bullets as long as you're doing it correctly. Am I correct in that?
Exactly.
But if you mess up, it does. Do you need to have the required amount of one cannon shot to do the glitch?
You do. That's what makes it bad for like if you mess up and accidentally do a normal shot because it uses 12 bullets and you can have maximum of 20. So with blood bullets,
at
you
zero
can only
you can
mess
only
up
get 5, right? So
Yeah.
like doing blood bullets doesn't help you. Like you'd have to go buy more.
You can do the glitch a maximum of twice with I think you need at least 19 bullets, which means you need 14. You need at least 14 bullets with blood bullets to do the glitch twice with 2 sets of blood bullets. So
Let's see.
yeah.
I had something else I was gonna ask you and I forgot. I'll remember later.
Lots of quit outs in this run, but it's the price we pay for speed. Yeah, because 19. Okay, get this, guys. 19 minus 12 is 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. And 12 is 12. And that's how many bullets you need for
What?
the cannon.
How many bullets was the cannon originally? I don't remember.
8
It
maybe.
it was a lot lower though.
I think it was 8.
10. I thought it was like 6 or something like ridiculous like that.
I thought it was 8.
Where's the 1.0 runner? Forest. Paging forest. Yeah, that's pretty neat stuff. It makes a lot of the fights more consistent. You don't have to pick up gems again. We talked about that.
Yeah, that's a huge time save as well.
Oh, and then that's what I was going to ask you. Blood. I saw you level blood tinge. So can you go into that?
Blood tinge, like the cannon only scales with blood tinge. Like you need strength to wield it, but it only scales with blood tinge. So, and essentially 10 blood tinge levels is equivalent to one upgrade, like one weapon upgrade. So we got 24 there from 7, I think. So essentially we got like 1.5 additional upgrades worth of blood tinge and +8. So we're ripping through now. Doing a ton
Now,
of
I'm
damage.
sure this question's been asked a million times and will be going forward. Does bone marrow ash work on
It
this?
does not with the glitch, because you have to two-hand the Whirligig first, which deactivates any bone marrow ash.
I see.
I don't think grabbing this is super necessary, but whatever. Just in case.
Running calculator? Indeed. Now, that's a departure. Typically, you go straight and push him against the, you're trying to get him into his room. That seems like bullying.
I'm gonna grab these bullets. Peach.
Oh, Majestic.
I'm not gonna lie, that's satisfying to see.
Yeah.
Because he's a heck.
And you know how you usually have to deal with puppets? For some reason, when you're shooting, the puppets just dash over and over again instead of attacking you, which is hilarious. Like,
I wonder if that's, just like AI manipulation. What you're saying
yeah,
is I need to
probably.
start spamming gunshots in my normal fights.
Yes.
Okay, I've seen people shoot him from above. Now you're doing a plunge. Oh, wow. That seems good. That seems
Yeah, I'm not
speed.
sure about the shooting from up top or shooting from down low. It seems like shooting from down low, he dies way faster because you're right on top of him. But when you shoot from above, you can trap him in front of the mirror and kill him in just a couple shots. So I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what's faster. It's probably faster to shoot him from up top. I just haven't taken the
I
requisite
don't.
time to learn enough yet
I
to
mean, I don't know,
do
man.
it.
Just, just as a viewer, that definitely looked quite fast. I've seen people Omega whiff up top,
Yeah.
and then takes like 3 shots to get it to like aim down at him again instead of
Yeah.
forward. Like that did not look optimal to me. I was
You
like,
can definitely kill him pretty quick from down low.
but then I guess the counterpoint would be running back up from falling down.
Yeah, but it's deceptive as well because you get to the top almost before
Oh yeah.
the bridge spawns anyway, so
Well,
it's not you're not really wasting too
yeah,
much time.
I mean, you're bottlenecked anyway.
Echoes? Okay, so the reason I grabbed those cold bloods is because you hoard like hundreds of thousands of echoes to get 25 arcane for the tiny to nitrous, so I'm kind of just
I definitely thought We'll see it when that happens, but like Tiny to Nitro is actually pretty cool. Like you think it's so like our stats in this is so all over the place, like 30 strength, and you gotta like get the blood tinge up, and the arcane, like it's like crazy to me, but it's actually like they all have a purpose thus far. And yeah, she be dead.
This time I won't forget to get +9. Okay, I did that in my PB, and I was wondering why I was losing so much time. That's why.
Hey, go +9, buddy.
Yeah. Like +8 is good enough that it's difficult to notice, but bad enough that you lose like several hits on Lawrence, for example.
I mean, didn't Elderouse go +9 after Witners?
Yeah, I'm just bad.
Oh, you said it, not me.
Yeah. We did it. I went to the wrong lamp though, so that's good. That's a good start. Good start to the DLC. Alright, so now we hoard echoes for a very long time, so dying is kind of bad, but I mean, it's not terrible. I would just not do Orphanage key skip and just run around. That wouldn't be that terrible, honestly. I would just open the door first and then try to shoot him with the cannon.
Oh, okay. So I had a thing. I was just wondering. There has been a lot of times so far that you have not grabbed lamps. Is there any time? I mean, obviously deaths are bad, but like,
Yeah.
um, as far as like you were dying and then having to warp back places, is there any like Omega bad spot that you've found thus far?
Uh, Anywhere at the start of the run is pretty bad to die, but other than that, there's nothing that's really too terrible of a death. Like, other than the obvious ones, like Mikolash is a 3-minute death.
Yeah. I think I remember Roman mentioning something about like going back to the um, oh, sorry, my brain. Like towards endgame, having to warp back to like the Hamlet or something. I don't know, or something.
Trying to...
I don't.
What?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Don't listen to me.
Well, I'm like super focusing because this is such a new route that I make a lot of mistakes.
No, you're good. It was a poor place to ask a question. So yeah, that thing got blasted. So anyway, I started blasting. Now, at this point, is there any like typical optional bosses you haven't done besides like Witches of Various?
I haven't done Ebrightus yet or
Okay.
Emissary.
So you do DLC,
Ebrightus,
then
Emissary.
upper Cathedral.
Yeah, you do that because you need 25 arcane for the Tiny T, but
T.
Tiny T. And you get the most echoes from the DLC, so you might as well just like run through the DLC. It gives you almost the perfect amount of echoes.
I see. Small Tony.
Sounds like a mobster.
Don't say that to his face.
Yeah.
I was actually just about to ask about that, about the gunshot on him. I was like, huh, I wonder how that goes. Are there any instances where you, I mean, I guess you still do have your pistol, but like, Are there any instances in which like you are missing it? Like, you know what I mean?
No. Like you optimally, I think you'd skip it because obviously you'd only need it for a couple of things. I have 19 vials. I might as well get up to 25 blood bullets, even though I don't think that's doing anything.
That's called
Peach for no reason.
I was gonna say just poor blood vial to blood bullet economy efficiency.
Yeah.
But what do I know? So, one other thing I think that note that this is again very relatively new, but having the ability to micro adjust like that was kind of took a second to figure out, but it's actually quite good. It makes a lot of these strats possible.
That was really slow, but got her done. I'm gonna grab this lamp. Just in case, because
Whoever
Maria can
found
be
that
bad.
is a genius. And you don't have to do the quit out for the pellet deal now anymore.
Let's heal the full.
That seems like a smart plan. Alright.
Let's actually trick the whirly kick.
Alright, so I see you got lead elixirs here.
Yeah, this is kind of a meme strat. I feel like optimally this is not going to happen. Or I could just, you know, completely do that. That's great.
Anyway, it started blasting. I'm curious
Like-
as to see if the lead elixir becomes there's useful anywhere else.
Yeah, that was kind of slow, but I took it really safe.
That was pretty neat. That was pretty sick. I thought I was watching your bullets on that fight because I was like, I wonder if he's gonna mess this up. Because Maria's tends to be, it seems like she's one of the big problem areas right now
Yeah, for sure.
because she's so jumpy.
I've gotten pretty good at the, like, moving quickly and then continuing to shoot, so I don't typically mess up a shot. But yeah, it can definitely happen. What are the tricky bosses? Like, yeah, pretty much just... I mean, even Gehrman's not that tricky. Gehrman's less tricky than Maria. He seems to jump around significantly less. And he dies faster.
That is one part to bring up, I guess. Is Super Meat Boy said something about the whole like 10 free bullets with the gun.
Yeah, you can just grab... I guess you
well,
could just grab the 10 bullets in, at the start.
Well, the question would be: are those extra 10 necessary, or
No,
would
not
it,
at
like
all.
would you know?
Like, you can
spitballing
get
here.
the 10 at the start, and then 10 during the Cleric Beast fight, and that's 20. 20 is enough for the entire run. 12 is enough for the entire run, but...
12. Yeah, I heard the cannon shots don't go through Ligarius's chair, which I find kind of funny.
You really just have to not get killed by a bunch of skulls. No, you really just have to...
Yikes, dude.
He's just like... Oh my god. You really just have to be
Not-
ready to redo the glitch. Just in case.
Yikes. Just, yeah, let me just run through these.
I waited there, like, hoping that they would all hit the side of the door, but then I ran out and there's like 50 of them coming at me, so... Yeah, look, Arius's chair is made out of Nokia phones. Yes, it is. Indestructible.
But that's probably the reason it was made out of Nokia chairs, because they didn't get no service, so he couldn't ask.
Yeah.
They couldn't hear him press calls for help.
Feels bad, man.
Feels man. All right. Time to watch this guy get bullied.
Or me get bullied.
One of the two. Somebody's getting bullied. Seeing his silhouette just freak out is somewhat satisfying.
That was kind of an unnecessary mark, but whatever. We'll go back.
Did you do early skull or?
I did not. I did not. I didn't think I was gonna grab lamps, but then I just did it anyway.
Okay.
So.
I was curious. No, well, you would still do late skull, right? You wouldn't do early skull.
Yeah. Early skull doesn't have any advantages here.
I guess my only thing, would be, what if you needed to go back and buy bullets?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Food for thought.
Like, if you really needed bullets, that might be something that you could consider.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. This is actually, I think, the first time I've actually watched and tried to analyze stuff.
Yeah, it's not the most optimal route, for sure.
I've mostly just been enamored with the blast.
There's a lot of shit that we're doing, or I mean, heck that we're doing that could definitely be cut out.
Well, it's like we said, 9 days old, or the glitch. Like we've had it in our hands for a week, a little over a week. You have a lot of echoes, though. I think you should level up.
I'll do it after Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
I'll get 25 arcane.
Someone told me that if you level up, you get stronger.
You do. It's pretty cool.
So, do you go plus 10 at all?
You do not. You'd never... Like, the only time you really have enough insight to get plus 10 is right before Gehrman, really. Or I guess before Logarius.
What about... well, yeah, actually, I was about to ask, what about grabbing? But that you don't even go down there for the gym. Why in the hell would you go down there for the rock?
Yeah.
Unless it really got you that much time save. I highly doubt it.
The same.
Like, yeah,
you kill stuff so fast
it doesn't matter, yeah. Yeah, I didn't know you could level up. Crazy. Okay, that was cool. So
well, I messed up.
Yeah. I believe. That attack is nice. Nice, let you set that back up. What a nice guy. There has been routing for AA. Whether it's complete, I have no idea. Forrest has been the leader on that one. So I start blasting. Well, it sucks, man. You lost 12 bullets, man. Run, rip, run.
Alright, we're gonna buy some bullets here. I actually have 19, I don't really need to, but... I just sold bullets, I'm dumb. Stupid.
Sorry.
You didn't see anything!
I wouldn't. If you would have got into the fight since it. Thankfully, you caught that. Good job, Ahady. Thank you for making me laugh. I needed that.
Alright, so here we're actually going to use blood bullets. This is the one time in the run you 100% need the blood bullets. I guess not 100%. Like, you could use the tiny to nitrous without it, but, like, you're there anyway. You might as well do that. Like you're just waiting anyway. You might as well use blood bullets.
Not doing the race-friendly RTA run around.
I've
This
already
guy.
quit out like 40 times in this run, so might as well. Might as well keep with the trend.
I'm curious if this
Peanut?
run is
Oh, that was a
no
good one.
uh is slower RTA.
No way. No, it's not. Like my 104 with no clip is like I think like a 114 RTA or something like that. And this is 112 RTA and it's 5 minutes faster.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's significantly slower RTA.
I'm also so I wonder if you don't take those off, you die, don't you?
I think so. Lots of quit outs. You get 2 ladder warps in this run though, which is pretty cool.
What? 2?
Yeah, there's a ladder warp here, and there's a ladder warp for or after cleric.
After cleric. Which one's that?
You take the ladder after sewer skip, and then you kill cleric piece. Mark or warp back. Bam, bam, boom.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 3 ladder warps. That's like mega.
Oh yeah, yeah,
bars.
that's the one.
I even did 4 in this run because I messed up the
Yeah, I was
skip.
gonna say that was the one I was thinking of. I remember the whirligig one.
So here is kind of the only spot that you use the saw cleaver just because of its stagger damage and not because of its actual damage. Which I find kind of comical.
Yeah, this is all that arcane and stuff for the tiny nitrous came down for this.
I'm gonna quit out again. You know, might as well. We're
This
already
guy.
at 5 hours RTA.
This guy.
Tiny T.
Tiny T. Little swole.
Alright, so I suck at aiming this thing. I don't know why. I have so many issues with it. That looks good. Yeah.
It's great. See what I did there. Tony.
I'm gonna open up
Tony
this
the
gate
Tiger.
just in case I die, but I'm not gonna grab the lamp.
I believe people. I've seen people ask if that would be worth it in the older route, and I don't believe so. Just for the sheer
Yeah, no
fact
way.
that you would have to invest so much into arcane to even use it.
No way.
It is
Also,
it is
Orphanage
cool
T-Skip
as hell
is so
though.
fast.
It is so
Cleaver.
cool. It is neat. Cause heck that guy.
That's nice. I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, I was gonna say you look like you kind of went in a little close. So anyway, start blasting.
Oh my god.
What? Stop farming them, Ahady.
Worst fight in the run, by the way. I don't know what my issue is with free aiming the cannon, but I have like a complete mental breakdown whenever I do that fight.
He's just like, hey, I don't like jelly beans.
ebriate us. They hate us because we ebriate us.
Try. Now that gunshot, why wouldn't you just go into the glitch immediately?
Because then you'll stagger her super early.
And won't do damage to her. Like you'll just be womping on her with her health bar not showing. That makes sense.
Exactly.
Or we smart. All right. Understood.
You actually don't need that. You can just hit her and then walk away, but it's just easier.
Now you don't have 25 bullets anymore. So like, what are you gonna do?
I don't know, man.
Can't be hurt if you don't have a health bar. That's true. So you just did Ebrietis. That completes that now.
We have 4 more bosses. We have Witches, Logarius, Garamond, and Moon Presence.
So and you haven't grabbed the summons yet, hence why you're coming over here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, never mind. I lied. We use the saw cleaver here too to kill Yosefka.
Nah, yeah, I was gonna say. I was just about to ask that. I was like, you have to go get her because you need the cords. Huh? You know, I'm just brainstorming, but like, what do you think there'd be a way or for like to do? Isn't it like after you kill Henrik, or I'm trying to remember what the stipulations are to get the Annalise lady. The fourth cord lady for the quest line.
Very slow.
I'm just spitballing.
The cleaver is faster than a punch, I'm pretty sure. The karate chop is kind of slow.
Yeah, I'm a doubter on the punch thing.
Running punch.
Hefty detour. Well, I would argue that like while you do have to grab the summons there, running all the way, opening the door, going up, hitting her, like that's a lot too.
Free aim pistol shot is like an induce special. It's literally impossible. I've tried it a couple times just for fun, and I have never actually hit her with it.
Yeah, cannon her from the entrance. That's how the real G's do it.
I have a habit of losing 20 minutes on witches for some reason. Like, I miss all my cannon shots. They teleport. I run around in circles for hours trying to find them. Get grabbed by magic. Have to quit out. Again, I learned this route like 2 days ago or something, so I have not put a substantial amount of time into it.
How dare you not get world record on stream in the showcase?
Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I am 2.5 minutes behind right now.
Don't tell people that, they can't see it.
I'm 2.5 minutes ahead right now. That's like 57 pace, guys. Holy crap.
Insane! Look at this guy. Look how insightful he is. This is probably the most insightful you've ever been in this run.
Yeah, you have a ridiculous amount of insight, because there's no reason to spend it, because your beast meter size doesn't matter at all.
I don't know why, but my brain just has a hard time thinking that cannon is blood, like a big cannonball is a blood tinge as opposed to a physical. So I'm sitting here like, why can't we pellet this thing? It would be nice. That's not even nice.
This fight is 100% slower with the cannon. Like, it's so slow because you have to set up the glitch instead of just swinging the saw cleaver 5 times.
Insane. Now, I guess like another question I'd have is how far does the cannon reach? Like,
Not terribly.
is there a limit?
There is, yeah. It's not terribly far. That's why you'll see me most of the time walking towards the boss I'm shooting at, because typically you knock them away with the cannon.
Ah,
And if you just keep shooting like a mad lad, eventually you're gonna start missing shots.
fair.
On Orphan especially. If you just keep shooting on Orphan, he goes back way too far. You're not gonna be able to keep shooting him. You have to step forward at least twice.
Because I was sitting there thinking, could you potentially like, set up mid arena, pop one, and turn around, pop the other.
Yeah,
But
that would be sick. I don't think it would reach.
yeah. So still ending on this, on the good old
Yes, sir.
Ligarius Garmoons split.
You're gonna love this. You know how Logarius tends to skip his transform in BL4 because you're doing so many backstabs?
Yeah.
Yeah, he likes to do that when you're destroying him in 5 hits with a cannon as well. Yesterday, I was shooting him and then he just like transformed, jumped into the air, and slammed me with his pole arm. That was nice. Just like
When
you
you
just
do so
said.
much damage, the game glitches out.
He said, "What cannon? I can fly."
You glitch the game, well, the game glitches back. Bloodborne 2, where the whole game is just holding you down, shooting you with a
Cannons.
cannon.
Yeah. This glitch better be an Elden Ring, or it's just not worth it.
I do find it unique that it's the whirly-gig that's seemingly the only one that does it, and if
Yeah,
it's
it's weird.
and also this is something that I thought was really interesting was that okay, so apparently you cannot unequip base game weapons during animations, but you can with DLC. Is that correct?
That's just weird. I don't know why they would do that.
Like that is kind of behind the whole gig, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, it's
That's
because of
why.
the animation of the Whirligig. It's the only weapon that like uses stamina as like a gauge, similar to the flame sprayer.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost forgot to pop the cord. I'll pop it after Logarius. And then when you unequip the Whirligig saw, it transfers that property over to your gun, and the game just thinks, oh, because it's the Whirligig is basically a melee flame sprayer.
It's like whatever check that is, it flips it to
Yeah,
whatever your left hand is, and that would be
I
the
think that's
same
why it works.
one as guns, because we like to overlap things. Hmm. So anyway, I start blasting. All right. So I've heard people call this pizza cannon. I've heard other people call it other things. Like, what would you name this?
I like Pizza Cannon. That's what my splits are called.
Ah,
All
okay.
bosses Pizza Cannon. Yeah, the flame sprayer just uses bullets, but it's like a similar mechanic. You know what I'm saying?
Ticks in a certain way.
I really messed that up. Didn't have enough stamina.
I guess that is
It's
something I hadn't thought about. Do you require stamina for this? Like
yes,
glitch? Like, I don't know. Could you do it off of a fraction, one stam as opposed to not?
you cannot. It's got to be like 50% stamina at least.
Enough to do the L1 or whatever you're using.
I'm not sure, but like that's why I failed it there because I didn't have enough stamina. Cord, yeah, I'll pop the cord.
Don't forget to cord, dog. Don't do it! then this would be a lot.
Wow.
You'd have to do the whole run over again.
Yeah. All right. So this
All
is.
bosses minus moon presence. Like Ahady always skipped something.
Yeah, I'm not very
Sometimes
good at
with,
this
you
game.
know, Ligarius, Moon.
That's nice.
Well, that is nice of him. This arena looks terrible for this. Just the different elevations of terrain. Oh, that was another thing I was going to ask, but I'll do it after the thing. That's the final boss. That's a good attack.
Apparently not.
Doesn't help when he does the thing. That health is... Don't let him do a blood rain on you. HP check.
And there we go. Frank Urzi.
Right.
That is the new Bloodborne all bosses speedrun.
Hoggers.
Wow, that tied my old unrestricted PB. That's kind of fitting, I guess.
Very
Cool,
nice.
cool. Or was it 38? Maybe it was 38. I don't know, whatever.
One question I had, so you know how we used to trick into boss fights. Can you trick into this glitch? And
Yes, you can oh no, trick?
like you know how we would
Uh
trick to keep our running, right?
no, you can't do that. But what you can do is like on Gehrman, for example, you can attack him with the Whirligig L2 and then instantly do the glitch on startup. The only problem with that is you're kind of fairly close to him, but also you're dead on, and he has the tendency to go to the right, which has like a bunch of hills, and that
Hmm.
blocks all your cannon shots. So it's nicer to have him like closer to the left side.
I see. I see.
Anyway, that was the run. I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was just a little showcase of the route we threw together. Well, mostly Aang's Master threw together. Um, over the course of the past few days, and or so yeah, it's pretty interesting. Hope you guys like it.
So yeah, definitely keep tuned on all the Bloodborne happenings. You got a Hattie, Roman, Dis, just a lot. Everybody really is trying to figure this new canon thing out. Um, Developing as we speak. It's only been 9 days since it came out, so definitely a lot to optimize and things to happen. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you, Ahady, for showing it off.
No worries.
And I think that's it for us today. Thanks again to Regal and Duck for earlier doing the DS1 showcase. Stay tuned. We got cool stuff coming up. Not sure if it's next weekend, but we got some cool things coming down the pipe. So I want you guys to definitely stay tuned. Make sure you follow the channel, do all that fun stuff. And we will catch you guys on the flip side. Have a good day or night, everybody.
Later.